Okay, Taurus, this is your reading looking at the week ahead. Okay, so going into the third week of September. How are you feeling about the connection? How's your person feeling about the connection? I'm going to do a 9-card spread. So 3 cards for you, 3 cards for your person, and 3 cards for the outcome. Okay, I'll clarify what the person's thinking and feeling, and their motivations for their actions. If there's anything that involves trying to understand a time frame on things, we can use this Divine Time Oracle deck. And then I've got the Wise Witch Oracle cards as guidance, okay, from Spirit. So first of all, I'm going to ask Spirit to pick 3 cards for you. How are you feeling in the 3rd week of September? So it's a little bit predictive, this one. So this weekend and all of next week, how are you feeling with regards to this connection? Should I take that one? The Page of Wands, okay? You're at the beginning of a new journey. So this is a little bit of progress from the reading I did just yesterday, where, okay, you were healing from what had just happened, okay? Healing from heartache and heartbreak. You're on the start of a new journey. Okay, Wands is excitement, optimistic, drive. Okay, feeling driven, ready for a new adventure. Five of Wands, okay, so a little bit conflicted emotionally, or there might be some things causing conflict externally. Okay, so then we have a confession or the truth about something. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Okay, it's an Ace of Swords, which is a big deal. And it's possibly about something that failed. Because we've got the Six of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so it's lack of recognition or lack of success when it comes to something. So there's going to be some kind of truth or revelation, or yeah, something like this. And considering this is a love reading, I'll take it to be about that, okay? Right, so you know the way that you're feeling and why, Taurus, so I'm going to pull cards for your person now. The one you want to know about. How are they feeling in this 3rd week of September? So this person's looking to give balance, okay? The Six of Pentacles has the scales. It's weighing things up, trying to find a balance. Normally the balance is between, priorities, or 2 different people, or yourself and another person. Yeah, look, the exact same sentiment, look. The Two of Pentacles is duality. It's wanting to make a choice or looking for balance. Okay. That's made me chuckle a bit because it's the same message. Now, in your last reading that I did yesterday, so have a look at that if you haven't already, because it's a really good, long, juicy reading. It was about your person failing to give to this, failing to grow it, to expand it, to invest in it. They had a choice and they walked away from it. So there was lots of reasons why they made that decision, and then, it basically was like a head over heart decision. It's about finances, honouring the commitments they already have, to the people they already have. But that they weren't actually happy. So let's also check out the Aries reading that I've just posted, because you might be an Aries Taurus cusper, or if, you know, you're dealing with an Aries, or you have Aries placements. Aries cusper, meaning if you're early on in the Taurus season, then you will resonate with Aries readings, okay, because you're so close to that sign. Yeah, or if you were like an Aries moon or something. So let's get another one for your person, because that was very telling as well, the Aries one. The Nine of Pentacles is trying to be financially abundant in yourself as a single entity. Okay, so they are trying to find a balance and be abundant as a single entity. Something was lacking in that direction or that topic for this person. They were perhaps codependent on someone else financially. Okay, which fits with the Aries reading. Let's get 3 for the outcome then. So we've got a combination of the Hierophant and the Star. So the Hierophant is the sign of Taurus and the Star is the sign of Aquarius. The Hierophant is highly traditional, conservative. They are trying to follow their own truth, their own values. They're a wise person, a teacher, you know, they influence a lot of people. The Star is a person who is experiencing healing. It can also be wish fulfillment, but I'd say in this context it's a kind of healing. Now they're in combination. We'll clarify, okay, once we've pulled all the cards. 2 more for the outcome, please. We've got the Emperor reverse, so someone who's not feeling in control, they're not feeling like they have all the tools to make something happen. I think the Emperor reverse could be someone who's unfairly using that power, so I'm just going to check. Okay, that's weird, it's the first card on the top of my pile. Failure to lead, ineffectiveness, immaturity, weakness, unreasoning or overbearing. So it could be someone who is, you know, a very powerful person that's misusing that power, but that wouldn't really fit. That wouldn't really fit, would it? As an outcome for someone that's looking for balance, duality, and to be self. I think it's more like a failure to lead, weakness. But we've got the Hierophant and the Star, so someone's healing. Perhaps it's a process that's incomplete. Let's get one more. This is just the outcome for the 3rd week of September, so the next 7 days, the next 9 days. The Fool reverse, yeah, so that's confirming what I thought. So it's someone who's failing to be the leader of their own life, okay? They're still healing. They're still trying to obtain balance and be okay in themselves as an individual. Okay then, please give me something for this 6 of Pentacles, this scales, this balance, giving fairly, brief affair, brace for a sudden ending, short but sweet, can't last. It's to do with an affair. Something that was, you know, fleeting, something that was short and sweet. They're looking to give balance with regards to that. Two of Pentacles, duality, balance, making a choice, juggling. Give me one for that. Deadly combo. Dangerous when together. Triggering, explosive. Fierce temper, has too many anger issues and dark moods, abusive. What? Oh my God. Right, let me find. There is an imbalance because someone had a bad temper and anger issues, or they were abusive. Just let me look for the Two of Pentacles to see if there's another meaning, because and you know, this Six of Pentacles is also it's an imbalance of power dynamics. Death, selfishness, insolent from success, unfairness, injustice, power dynamics. They got that upright, so they're looking for giving and receiving, fairness, justice, generosity, sharing, influence, nobility. They're looking for fairness, they're looking for justice. There is a brace for a sudden ending, short but sweet. There was a brief affair. What was I looking for? The Two of Pentacles. I'm keeping that Nine of Pentacles one because that's about self-care. And reward, satisfaction, luxury. There was something that was really triggering and really, like, the combination of two people was really, like, toxic. Here we go. Here's the Two of Pentacles. And it's upright, isn't it? Find balance in your life to build your success. Balance, adaptability, change in circumstance. Argumentative, wondering. Duality, union, balance, love, settling of energy. It's someone, yeah, it's someone who doesn't have balance. There's this crazy energy and tumultuous, like, you know, it's like unfair to the point where it's like just completely triggering. Causing, like, you know, terrible emotions and stuff. It says abusive, fierce temper, anger issues, dark moods, abusive. So if they're then exercising self-care and reward, after experiencing all of that, they've decided to take care of themselves, which is why we've got this healing card. It's Aquarius and Taurus, so your person, Taurus, might have Taurus placements, Aquarius placements, or this is just their story that they are on a journey of trying to be wise and heal. My God. I mean, when you've received a lot of damage, you're not going to feel like trusting your own intuition. You're not going to feel in control. So I'd say with the self-care and the healing, that's where they're at right now. I don't want my coffee to go cold. It keeps happening. Give me... Okay, which cards was I using? It was these, was it? Give me one for... No, it wasn't them. It was these. Give me one for the Nine of Pentacles. Why are they exercising self-care? I mean, what's sad is, like, if you're in this situation, you would constantly... It'd be a cycle of trying to heal from abuse, like, maybe that's the trap, you know? Dream world, living in a fantasy land, illusions, not real love, empty. The truth is that you simply don't feel fulfilled. It's worth the wait to find true happiness. They feel that they've been, you know, living an empty life of, you know, abuse. Oh my God, this is just like the Aries reading. Please make sure that you watch that one and watch the last Taurus one that I did yesterday. How sad is that? That's so sad. I mean, you know, this is why people have affairs. The Hierophant and the Star. Give me one for the Hierophant and the Star. Toxic. Destructive relationship, manipulative, gaslighting. That's what we've got for the Hierophant and the Star. Is that what someone's learning and they're trying to heal from? The Emperor reversed. So lack of, you know, like failure to take leadership. Public image. They're worried about appearances. They can't relax. Conceited. Forgiving. They didn't mean to hurt you, but you are holding on to it. Forgiving helps you get past it. All talk. Silver-tongued devil. Big flirt. No action. Player. Someone's image is falling. Someone's crown has fallen here. You know, they might feel that in the workplace and at home their image has been compromised. Male or female, by the way, these are just examples, you know. The Emperor is someone who's responsible for a lot of people. They care about what people think of them. They have to. A lot of damage is being done. Give me one for the Fool, please. The Fool reverse. So someone who's not taken a leap of faith. They've been burned. Afraid to love someone again. Unhealed trauma runs away. We've got that runner-chaser dynamic, haven't we? This is a damaged person and they run away from what is genuine because they're used to toxicity. They're used to that becomes a normal for some people, and you know, maybe that's always been normal for some people. It happens, and you know, they don't want people to know because it's embarrassing. Why have we got that your person's looking for balance and it says brief affair? Brace yourself for a sudden ending, short but sweet. It's weird how that came out. So we had that one in the challenge. Let me wait for a second. Enduring quest. Through struggle, build the stamina to uncover and stand by your truth. And then what was in the challenge position? Revelations canvas, expose truths and divulge secrets to create a masterpiece of clarity. Between the lines, uncover the truth carefully and write your own ending. So there's mysteries behind this affair and why it happened. Through struggle, build the stamina to uncover and stand by your truth. The person hides a lot. They're hiding so much to protect their image. They're very concerned with their image. Deadly combo, fierce temper. Give me one for deadly combo, fierce temper. Triggering, explosive, dangerous when together. Has too many anger issues, dark moods, abusive. Perhaps it was mutually abusive, or one person submissive and one's abusive, because we've got that power imbalance. I don't know. Let's have a look. Growth's guidance. Nurture your roots to fuel progress and rise beyond your dreams. They've got some kind of like childhood issues to work on. You know, if they're going to boss up and become stronger and less volatile and more stable, if they want more balance in their relationships, then they need to work on their childhood wounds or whatever's caused them to accept less or feel constantly under threat. You know, that they need to run. Give me one for toxic, destructive relationship, manipulative, gaslighting, please. We've got the Hierophant and the Star. Moonlit unity. Use understanding to have greater emotional balance. So there needs to be an understanding of relationship dynamics here in order to find balance. You can't get balance from a place where there hasn't been balance if you don't understand why it's there to start with. There has to be growth, there has to be wisdom, there has to be the Hierophant, you know, an imparting of knowledge from professionals and from talking about the past. You know, you've got to explore it and face it and do the work with professionals. Trusted ties. Build rapport, believe in mutual respect and respond with understanding. So this person has got the forgiving card. You know, they're worried about their public image, and it's making them really irritable, and, you know, they're sort of speaking in a conceited way. You know, like as if they're superfluous and superior to everyone else. You know, and they're sort of dancing around what the issues are, but they're trying to, what they need to do is they need to build a rapport with people around them that they trust. You know, find new power dynamics where there is balance, where there is respect, where there is mutual care with one's feelings, mutual effort being put in, mutual energy being expelled, you know, mutual power. They need to find real, you know, healthy connections. Perhaps people, you know, have like short fleeting affairs because they feel that they're in control where they don't feel in control, you know, elsewhere in their life. They sort of pick to sort of mess with a person, you know, on a short-term basis because they don't get too far into it. It doesn't get too messy for them. They don't feel like this is going to happen to them. But that's what they end up doing to other people. You know, it becomes a bit of a train wreck. Scorched earth. Give me one for being burned, afraid to love someone again. Yeah, look how well that goes. The full reverse, not willing to try being with someone because they're worried about this happening to them. Yeah, that's why people are players, because they're like, well, I'm not like making myself vulnerable to anyone or like becoming half of something. You know, no way is it worth that pain kind of thing. So they just mess about and keep it surface level or purposely hurt and sabotage things that could otherwise turn into something good. Got the Emperor reversed, you know, like worried about public image. They need to work on trusted ties. Who can they trust, you know, and forge like strong bonds with the right people. And then we've got being burned, afraid to love someone again, unhealed trauma runs away. So they need to make allies. If this is about their workplace, they need to make allies with people who have got their back, you know, and keep one eye open on the ones that haven't. Because people will be supportive. Like, it doesn't matter what drama you've got in your personal life. If someone's got your back professionally, you know, if they know that you're a good person. Obviously, there's some people that would use it against you to sort of say, oh no, I should have their position or whatever, but there's plenty of people in a workplace who, you know, for as many that don't have your back, there'll be the same number that do, at least, you know, and it's normally like one big shark, you know, in the waters that's gone in for you, and then the others are just kind of sheep that are following. So the threat is a lot smaller than what it appears. But yeah, this person, like on a personal level, they feel really like they need to keep everyone far away and at arm's length. Welcoming dawns. Be open and receptive, embracing new beginnings with an eager heart. So the advice is actually you need to do the opposite of what you feel to do, which is hide and conceal and shrink away and cut off everybody. You need to do the opposite and take a leap of faith. You need to jump where it feels really scary. You need to actually go feet first into something that intuitively feels right. So rather than, you know, because people have like in like trauma informed learning, people who have experienced trauma have a very skewed perception of danger and they perceive danger to be much larger than what it actually is. Their perspective and therefore their reactions to stuff are very pronounced, very, they're multitudinal. They are 10 times what you'd expect. It's like not a bit of being difficult, it's like extreme anger, like punch someone and, walk out the room, or like, big shouting match, and slam the door and leave. Like, it's a huge perception of danger or threat, where actually you're just trying to have a conversation. Someone's been in an environment where, they have become accustomed to trauma and toxicity, and they have learnt to keep everyone very much far away from them. But what they should be doing is ascertaining who is a friend, who is a foe, strengthening, the positive relationships around them, where they do feel safe, where they do feel respected, where they do feel protected. And then they need to actually jump feet first into, follow their intuition and go feet first into something where they feel safe, respected, loved, where somebody wants the best for them, because that's scary in a good way. It shouldn't be scary in a bad way, but it's all about perception, and this is how people are at the whims and mercies of people who want to be in control of them. It's it's mind control, and it's difficult to undo that, but they're feeling empty, so they need to trust, when they feel in a situation where they feel fulfilled, they need to go for that pure kind of childlike exhilaration, happiness, let themselves be carefree. Whenever they feel like that, they need to trust that intuition and freedom and not run away from it. Because their natural instinct is to hide from everybody, conceal their true issues from everyone, to keep up this pretense of I'm in control and I make the decisions and I call the shots. They clearly aren't the person that does that when it comes to their personal life. Let's look for a time frame on welcoming dawns. When is this person, this troubled person, going to find a new dawn? Trust that it will happen when the time is right, okay? It's coming for you. April, I'm telling you right now, those cards came out for the Aries reading. Those two exact cards came out for the Aries reading. And this came out to reinforce that, that you don't need to do anything, Taurus. You don't need to do anything. This is this person's, inner work and self-healing. They have to go and do that themselves. Let's get you some advice then. Spirit, what advice have you got from a Taurus collective? Protection. Create a safe space. Within this circle, you're protected and empowered. So you need to keep your own boundaries high. Don't let hurt people, hurt you. You can have an awareness of what's going on with this person, but it's their journey to walk. Okay? People heal when they do their own self-work, their own inner work. They go and talk to professionals. They make changes in their own life and change their behaviours. That's the only way that person's going to find balance okay, because it's an issue that they've invited, you know, this imbalance of power, because it's what they're used to, or they've grown accustomed to it over a long period of time, and it's no longer healthy. So you don't need to do anything about that. I think perhaps that's your revelation, is that it's not your cross to bear, it's not your thing to solve. You know, you can be a good listener, but you don't need to take anyone's bullshit. You don't need to take, you know, fleeting affairs or, you know, brief kind of flings with people on as a day-to-day long-term problem. You know, you might have triggered healing in them and allowed them to feel safe with you at times, but now it's time for them to, you know, do the work. Let's get one more. Protect your peace, Taurus. Protect your peace while they're doing this work. Enlighten. Illumination is near. A period of enlightenment and clarity awaits. I told you. Protect your own peace. Yeah, keep growing and developing and doing, you know, everything that you do that's really healthy. Investing in yourself, you know, investing in healthy connections. And clarity will come. Okay. Alright, give it a like, a share, subscribe, follow, repost. Make sure it gets out, support the channel, make sure it gets out into the ether, you know, for other people to discover it. I've got some new subscribers. Thank you so much to everyone who shares, reposts, claims it as their reading. I'm really, really enjoying doing the channel, and I'm really appreciative. Like, I get notifications on absolutely every click that happens, so I'm following it all, and yeah, I'm extremely grateful.